Coyoacán is located 10 kilometers south of the main Zocalo in Mexico City, and this neighborhood has a much different feel. It is filled with cobblestone streets, markets, beautiful parks, and tons of history. It has a bohemian vibe and tons of charm. It has been ranked as one of the best urban spaces to live in North America. Coyoacán is where Frida Kahlo spent most of her life. We put this spot on the list because a good friend of ours who grew up here said it was a neighborhood that we had to visit, and you should never pass up a recommendation from a trusted local.
¿Cómo se dice qué, perdón?
Coyoacán. Coyoacán.
Coyoacán.
Coyoacán.
Coyoacán.
Okay. Coyoacán. Muchas gracias.
All right, just got word from the local. Coyoacán, so far, very impressive. Streets feel like Portland or Seattle, got that hipster feel. We're here at about 9 a.m., 10 a.m. in the morning, and it's awesome so far. First stop, Mercado de Coyoacan. Established in 1921, this market has been selling everything from vegetables to baskets for the better part of the 20th century. Getting into the markets is one of the best ways to know and feel a city and a town. Went to the markets in Oaxaca, in Merida, in Guanajuato, and you just get a local feel usually for the town and the city, and all the work that gets done in here is just amazing. So it's our first stop in Coyoacán, and this market is known for tostados, so we're going to try to find a little tostado shop, check them out.
So I just asked what the best recommendations were. He said the chicken tinga. Queremos dos tostadas de cochinita y uno de pulpo. And then the other one was tostada de pata, which is this gelatinous looking thing over here. I'm gonna look it up. I believe it was like a cartilage, like a cow cartilage, but I could be wrong.
Here we go, tostados, cochinita pibil. There's nothing like a food market in Mexico. Wow, this is knockout.
This one's for Mama. This is tostado de pulpo, octopus. No, it's just that good. It's got some guacamole sauce on there, a little bit of spice. Super tender, my favorite. We are stopping at Cafe El Jericho. Here is supposed to be an awesome coffee spot here in this neighborhood. Situated on this super quaint corner, looks pretty popular, sounds delicious.
Disculpe, ¿cómo se dice Café Jericho?
¿Cómo se llama este?
Café Jarucho.
Jarucho. Gracias. Totally butchered that. Cafe Jarucho. Buenos días. Yeah. Solo una americana.
Americano, chico grande, chico, ¿algo más?
Okay.
Americano.
Ooh. Am I supposed to talk to you? It's strong. I've been living off some really light coffee, sometimes instant coffee for the last month. So this is, I'd say the Starbucks of Mexico, but I'm not a huge fan. So this is just really strong black coffee. Getting the job done.
Next up is the artisanal market. This had a beautiful entrance and was filled with some amazing crafts. Sometimes I think like a jaded old man, and these markets can be kind of a tourist trap to buy souvenirs. Oh, and look, that's exactly what we did.
What's your spirit animal setting?
Yeah, I'm bad about that stuff.
When you picture drinking in your office space, what's making it taste good?
Right. I think this one's gonna make it taste better, right? You can't be in a bad mood and drink out of something like this, right? So we gotta go for it. Let's see how much it is. 160.
170? 170? That's less than $10? Remember that mug in Yellowstone was $39.
True. Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
The ladies are shopping. I picked up some churros at this famous spot. Apparently it's the spot to go in Coyoacán. And here she is. Now we're ready to eat.
Now you have to do it Lady and the Tramp style.
Okay,
Oh, how fancy.
These are actually really good churros.
These are like a little
don't know.
smaller, taste a little fluffier.
Yeah,
Thank
there's
you.
something to it. Going for it. See, those churros,
Did not disappoint.
those churros are like, I was like kind of like, oh, we gotta get the churros, you know, like one of those things.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not complaining about getting churros, but
Those
like those were, yeah, much better than the guys on the street. I'm not sure what they were doing in there. We tried to film, but he wasn't having it.
The secret sauce, man.
Ooh, secret's going on in there. So yeah, Coyoacán coming through.
Yes. Oh. Yeah,
it's
that
kinda
looks
porous.
perfect. That looks good. That's how we need it.
That's a pour over.
Right.
Yeah, that's a pour over.
Sí,
For us, it's of course.
2 por 200.
Yeah, for them it's perfect.
¿De dónde está su finca?
Ya, el estado es Puebla. Allá Pegasco, el estado
Una
Puebla.
Puebla de,
Sí,
¿cómo se llama?
Puebla es Cuetzalan. Cuetzalan.
Cuetzalan,
Sí,
Cuetzalan.
Pueblo,
Ah.
pueblo mágico.
Ah, es a Pueblo México. ¿Y cuánto lejos? ¿Cómo es?
Yo me hago 8 horas.
8 horas?
Directo 6 horas.
6 hours to get
sí,
here.
directo.
¿Y viene y se queda aquí?
Traigo para 2 semanas mi producto.
Ah.
2 semanas trae mi producto.
Se queda aquí
Se
dos-
quedo, rento, me quedo y termino, otras voy, otras vengo.
Wow.
Sí,
So
así
he
es.
comes for 2 weeks. He has like a 2-week supply, and then he heads back and he gets more. And 6 hours one way.
Antonio.
Coyoacán has been awesome. We have eaten the churros, gotten the tostado, gotten the recommended coffee, walked the parks, and we have a good feel for the area. And it is knocking our socks off.
So much enthusiasm. Yeah, this place is filled with charm. The area seems big, but it definitely has a neighborhood feel to it.
Yes. We have just strolled around and we feel like we've come across some really cool spots to eat. The people are very friendly. The market was awesome. And then these parks that we just stumbled in, which is kind of the center of Coyoacán, has also been really picturesque, really beautiful.
Yeah, lots of tree-lined streets with lots of little cafes that have been really fun to see, and just like vastly different from our first impression where we're staying, which is in the old neighborhood. This feels very welcoming. It feels light. There's a lot going on, but it's so colorful that it just feels warm here.
Totally. You can check out the First Impressions Mexico video up top. We stayed in the Center Historic District and did as many touristy things as we could in that massive city. But this was our first kind of neighborhood walk around and feel, and we are really happy with how it turned out. So if you have the chance, Coyoacán is definitely a spot to visit when you come to Mexico City. Tune in next week as we explore the neighborhood of Aroma Norte. Now that's just fun to say. Aroma Norte.